Yo, YouTube. What's crack-a-lack-a-jack-a-smackin'? It's Waffle Man with a video, and today we have two big announcements. First off, Elgato has announced the next game capture card. Now, for those of you that don't make YouTube videos or don't live stream, you guys don't really care about this. But for those people that do, we do care. So Elgato announced a new capture card that will record and live stream in 60 frames per second. Now right now YouTube can't do 60 frames per second, but they announced that they will be doing it soon. So gameplay and videos of games will be looking a lot better, especially with the new features that Elgato has, since it's made specifically for the next generation systems. So right now that's going to be coming out August 18th. It's online for $180, and I don't know if I'll be getting it because, you know, the money situation is kind of hard for me. So maybe I will if I could get a way to sell my Elgato and, you know, maybe get a huge discount, but I won't be purchasing one probably maybe until like November or something, but stay tuned. And now let's talk about Call of Duty. Yes, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was also revealed today, but not the single player, the multiplayer. Now here's what we know about the game. The exoskeleton is the main feature of the game. Exo movement. So basically you're jumping like Titanfall people. You know that game Titanfall that came out in March? You're basically jumping like the people in that game. And they were pushing this like a big time, a big way. I was kind of confused of why that this was such a big deal to them. You know, I really had no idea, but they had boost jump to the movement, you know, boost dodge, all this stuff, boost slam, and all this other nonsense that wasn't in Call of Duty game before. It's basically, they basically put the Titanfall movement in a Call of Duty game. Now they added supply drops, they added a more deeper customization for your characters, they added reinforcements like one-time use items during the game, perks and score streaks. Score streaks are back, by the way. And again, like any other Call of Duty games, this game will also reward the people that do bad. Of course, every time there's a Call of Duty game that rewards the player for not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, games should reward players for doing good and, you know, doing well, not doing bad. That takes the competitive nature out of it. But there are ranked playlists are back in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. They also have Wildcards, which are kind of similar to Titanfall's burn cards. So again, we get some elements from Titanfall in this game. And also you could dual wield guns now, which, you know, you could do that before, but in this game you could dual wield heavy weapons. Okay, it's not like a little submachine gun. Now you're dual wielding heavy weapons. That's kind of crazy. And cloaking is in the multiplayer, which kind of sucks because cloaking, I don't like cloaking in games. I mean, cloaking in Killzone is the only game I like cloaking in, but in any other game, cloaking is just kind of cheesy. And now since you got people cloaking, I don't know if, you know, snipers are gonna be able to have a huge advantage probably. I mean, and you know, they added some environmental elements. You know, the maps do have some environmental elements. I mean, for one case, on one map I saw that a tsunami happened, and then you have to swim and you have to use boost jump to get around. So the maps aren't as linear as they were in previous Call of Duties, which I guess is a good thing. But it's all about the gameplay, and from watching the gameplay, I don't know, I felt like it was like meh. I don't know, I didn't like the way the game was looking. Now, for instance, it was a live stream, so the game's obviously gonna look a lot better, but it's all about the gameplay, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling the game. And I don't know, man, I always usually get a Call of Duty game because, you know, everyone's just gonna get a Call of Duty game anyways, but I just don't know, man. I didn't really like Call of Duty Ghosts, and I think Treyarch needs to make the next Call of Duty game because this game is not made by Treyarch, it's made by Sledgehammer Games. So I don't know, man. And you know, now they add the co-op score streaks, so you and a friend can get score streaks together, and they have a virtual firing range. And you know, they added a couple modes back. They added search and destroy, hardpoint is back. They added two new modes. One of them is momentum, the other one is uplink. They added back capture the flag. They're talking about clan wars, and the last thing they announced was that if you pre-order the game, or if you already pre-ordered the game, you could get the Day Zero edition, which means you could get the game a day early, and in those 24 hours the game is out early, you will get double XP. So you'll be way ahead of everyone that gets the game on the day. So you better pre-order your copy now if you really want this game. As for me, I don't really think I'll pre-order this game, but you know, things change. We'll see what happens. But I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling this game. And if it's anything close to Titanfall, then I don't even know, because Titanfall is its own game. This game is not going to be like Titanfall. There's some elements of Titanfall in it, but I've played Titanfall, and I'll be having some Titanfall gameplay out soon. But Titanfall has so much potential in it. You don't understand how much potential that game has to be a great game. And this is why I want Titanfall 2 to come out or be announced soon, because that game, whoo, if they get that game right, that game will be like one of the best multiplayer games out there. But you know, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I don't know, man. I don't know what everyone's talking about, how, you know, they're getting hyped up about this. I just feel like I'll get the game and then I'll be like, man, I'll play it for a week and I'll be like, ah, man, I can't take this game anymore. But maybe that's just me. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more 2K gameplay, because there'll be a video tonight with a new catchphrase. And look at me taunting over this guy. This guy can't even handle being dunked over. But anyways, YouTube, I'm out. Peace.